Like, you do, like, a fucking stuffed challah bread French toast. Like, that shit just start getting freaky, bro.
Challah bread French toast is dope.
It's unmatched,
Challah
bro.
bread is the best bread.
Yes.
Shout out to the Jews.
Yeah. The niggas that live in Williamsburg, you know what I'm saying?
These are good at bread.
Yeah, they...
Even unleavened ones.
You sound good with bread.
Bro, that was like...
Somewhere, some way, that there's an Orthodox Jewish podcast that's talking about, shout out to the blacks. They're really...
Shout out to blacks.
They're really...
That fried chicken be busted.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down. I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
All I know is that when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing.
Anime titties.
Yeah, shout out to the Shoe Boys. So with that, guys, it is time for Anime Book Club. If you guys did not know, we were watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and for this week, we did episodes 4 through 6. So, spoilers ahead, and we can jump right into it. You guys want to take it away?
Of course. Yo, JT, how you feel so far about watching this joint? Because you was absent last week, so I got to ask.
I like this show. I like the show a lot. This is pretty cool. You know, I like it because it's kind of serious, but also kind of playful at the same time. You know, like it's. I could see like I could see like where it could be like a show almost like on a more serious note, like a ReZero type. Like, oh damn, we got demons, we gotta fight them and stuff like that. But it's got a playful edge to it, you know, which I like. So. Yeah, I do 1 through 6. That was good. I got to episode 6. I'm like, damn, I want to watch some more of this shit. Like, it was it was good. You know, got some dope characters, some dope funny scenes and things like that.
Now the humor in it is pretty good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I will say it's got a lot. I don't know why, but I wrote down it gives me Naruto vibes. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because like it's a team of 3. With this quirky, the quirky main character
who's not supposed to be there.
Who's not supposed to be there, and the brooding, like cool kid or whatever, you know, Fushiguro, and you got the girl. It's not really a Sakura type, but like still, she's the girl. And then you got the teacher or whatever
With the white hair.
With the white hair, yeah.
I really think that's the only like that, and the fact that he's like the fucking best.
Yeah,
are, like the only similarities they have. With Kakashi, because personality-wise and backstory, like personality-wise shit, it's just not like Kakashi.
Goji's a little different.
My son Gojo.
Gojo.
So episode 4. That's the first part of they have to deal with like a cursed womb. So they go to like this juvie pretty much to deal with this cursed womb. They're just like, yo, shit might be a little dangerous. There might be a special grade curse, and just so you know, don't fucks with that shit. Like, it's either run or die.
Basically.
Yeah.
I think the important thing here is we kind of understand the levels of the curses because it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, special grade. So you kind of get to see like the levels of how these niggas is actually ranked.
Levels of this shit.
Hell yeah. So yeah, they basically tell niggas like, yeah, like what John just said. And then, you know, of course, Itadori and his people, they go up in there trying to find whatever. And sis gets sucked up. I forget her name. Fake Sakura.
That's a wild
Nobara.
statement.
Fugasaki or Nobara. Fugasaki.
Yeah.
Fugasaki, Nobara. Whatever.
Nobara works. So she gets sucked up underground. They said it's a wild statement. It is a wild statement. Hell yeah. And then they're like, oh shit, where the
Sounds
fuck
like
did she
a
go?
great time.
And then, yeah, the beast presents himself.
Yeah, like a couple of things I got on my notes are they're not Team 7.
Definitely not.
Yeah, like I know that's the vibe you get from the beginning, and we talked about it last week, but they're not. Because Fushiguro, he's cool, and like we kind of get there might be like some more to him. I have also my notes like he has some powers that he's hiding. You know what I mean? He has some potential, but he's not Sasuke.
He's not a dickhead.
He's not Sasuke. Exactly. Also, Nobara is definitely not Sakura. Like she's more useful, and I just think it's funny because both her and fucking Itadori or Yuji, whichever one you guys want to use, they're fucking space cadets. They're like real life airheads.
No, they really are.
Space Cadets is crazy, but yeah, I could.
And
No,
it's
they went to,
hilarious.
when I saw they went to Tokyo, they're like, "Oh my god, we're going to Tokyo! Yeah!" I'm
Yep.
like, oh my god,
Bro, that shit, like the whole thing, they're space cadets, but it is very entertaining. The other thing is like you kind of get some My Hero vibes with like I don't know, the injuries, the progression of the characters, the like questioning what makes them instead of questioning why do I want to be a hero, it's why do I want to be a jujutsu sorcerer. Some of that, but like the main thing here is they really like you said, they're experiencing a special great curse for the first time. So shit got pretty real.
Oh yeah, shit
real
definitely hit the
fast.
fan.
Pretty real.
It hit the fan for Itadori, yo, because listen, next thing he knew, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna try and fight son. Bow. Hand is gone.
That was wild. Nigga used his sword. He was like, I'm gonna slice him up. Boom. Next thing you know, it's his whole arm, his whole hand is gone. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. And it's just like, yo, that shit is like pss, pss. Like that shit is like pissing out blood. You like, oh shit, this shit's crazy. And then
Fushigaru froze.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
yeah.
Froze
But I
up the
mean, like,
line.
it's like one of those things. It's like, and I don't know if y'all niggas ever see. Well, if y'all ever seen Hunter x Hunter, if y'all niggas ever seen Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, whatever y'all want to call it, like, it's like an aura kind of thing. Like when niggas is exposed to a certain amount of strong aura, niggas start like, yo, what the fuck? Like this shit is crazy. I can't move. Like this shit got me frozen right now. Listen,
Yeah.
if Killua can be frozen by that shit, then yo, a lot
Oh,
of
you're
niggas.
talking about when they was in like the battle tower? And
Yeah.
they were like
Oh,
going
yeah.
up to the higher levels and shit.
Yeah, or even like what's it called when they was battling the Chimera ants. Like they was like when they first came in contact with Pitu. Like yo, they was like yo, what the fuck? Like it's just scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
Also in this episode, it's like Nest that you see where he's out here like, yo, like, I need your help, bro.
Yep.
And you get more, like, these are the first, like, I would say true interactions, I would say, with Sukino we get in the start here. So it's like the shit I got, it's like, how does the relationship, like, evolve from here? And also it's, like, kind of dope to see a main character, like, a main shonen character kind of be humbled so early on. Because usually they're just like, oh man, like I'm the fucking truth. It's either they had a super hard upbringing, so they're like constantly in an uphill battle, or they're fucking nice, and then it takes a while for them to get humbled. And it was off rip, like questioning my entire existence. Like the scene where he's out here and he remembers, because like the principal did, was like, you know, no jujutsu sorcerer dies without regret. And my son was really out here like, I'm honestly gonna die. Yeah, like rarely do you see a main character acknowledge their weakness that early on.
Yeah.
And I think that's huge, like, for story progression and just part of the thing that makes it different and maybe
Yeah, of
why it makes
course.
people like it so much a little bit more, because, like, these are things where it's like you might have to wait, like, 4 arcs for a main character to beat someone completely that goes, nah, I'm weak. Like, I've been destroyed.
Basically. But yeah.
Also, and then we switch. And Sukino is really a problem.
Sukino, this nigga's just like, yo,
Sukino's funny.
we scratch the surface. The nigga's like, yeah, I'm strong and I know I'm strong, but I'm gonna be an asshole about it, basically.
Yep. He's like, I'm just, entertain me. I'm kind of bored.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
He's like the Vipers from Dodgeball. Like, oh, some shit. He's just like, yeah, like, we're good.
like, we know we're good. It's just, just, like, do something. Entertain me. Dance for me.
Bro, the way homie just ripped off all his limbs, it was just like, you just hang out here.
Word. He took down that special grade curse like it was nothing. He was like, I wanted to only split you up into 3 pieces, but like I didn't know you was gonna be this week where I split you up to like 6.
Called him pussy.
Basically.
Yeah. Which gives you an idea that there is actually a level to special grade curses, even amongst special grade curses.
Yeah, I feel like he goes into that where he was like, how about, instead of killing you and going back, he's like, how about we both go and fuck them up? And he's like, come on, special grade. And then
Yeah,
he was like,
that was funny.
damn, you can't hang?
Yep.
Like,
Man ripped up his arm. He's like, ooh, you can regenerate your limbs? Ooh, good for you. I was like, oh shit.
Hell yeah.
yeah. And then we get into episode 5,
Yep.
which is like the conclusion of that.
Whole interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Sukino
One-
actually takes over his body.
Yeah, one Fushiguro wearing Chelsea boots is jokes.
Yo, I peeped that. I was like, wait a
That shit's
second.
mad funny.
Niggas going to brunch afterwards.
Yeah, he's basically a cowboy. He's Mrs. Kane. They were actually Miles' Chelsea boots that he borrowed for that episode.
Jesus Christ.
Tell me which character you relate to more.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, Sukino was fucking him up. I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
it's funny that you mentioned Hunter x Hunter because he fights like Hisoka.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Sukino fights like Hisoka. But yeah, he was violating him. And to me, that just gave me, I guess, Jujutsu sorcerers are really built different.
They're on some shit, bro.
I'm just saying, like, how do you get punched through like whole buildings and you're still okay? Like this,
They got to be built different. That's
like,
the only reason.
how is this possible?
It's that
That's the only
it's
reason.
that cursed energy, bro.
Probably,
That cursed
yeah.
energy is
I
like
guess.
Yeah, bro. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, listen, you like you got you got your jutsu, you got your fucking your nen. Now you got this fucking cursed energy. It's just different.
Yeah.
Spirit energy.
And then this is what I'm talking about, where it's like Sukuna is like kind of showing where he was like, yo, like there's something to Fushiguro. Like there's something there. There's some potential
you
there.
got talent, kid.
Exactly, pretty much. Hard work beats talent.
When talent doesn't work hard.
He basically called Fushiguro. He was like, yo, I see Jimmy Butler vibes in you, boy. You better hit that. You better hit that 3 a.m. lift.
Hell yeah.
And then in this, we finally get Fushiguro's meaning for fighting. So we found out the other twos already. And now we know Fushiguro is out here. It's like, the world is fucking unfair. So, like, for people who deserve it to be fair, I'm going to try and do that.
Yes.
And, like, especially when him and Itadori were, like, beefing where he's like, yo, I want to, like, bring the body back. And he's like, yo, I didn't plan on saving motherfuckers to begin with. He's like, you know why? This is the detention center. Fuck them bitches.
He was like, you know, I did research on this nigga. You know what this nigga did? He killed a kid.
Yeah.
It was his second offense. And Itadori's like, oh, shit.
He said fuck it, but that don't mean that like, kind of just shows you, like, the different level of, and I'm really taking it back to fucking, 9th grade fucking English, the different levels of humanism that these niggas is exhibiting.
I mean, Fushiguro was kind of right. He was like, yo, if we save him, who's to say he's not gonna go out and kill another person?
Yeah.
But who's to say? But who's to say though that just because he did all that don't mean that he don't deserve a proper going out?
And that's also why, like, well, no, he said he never planned on saving him to begin with. He was like, so now I didn't plan on saving him him being alive, and now you're telling me he's dead, and you want me to fucking risk my life to carry the body? Fuck that shit.
It's tough.
But like, I think it's cool how it's all right. It's straight up like, it's not just Naruto. Oh, this is my ninja way. It's straight up like, nah, if you want to do this shit, like really do this shit. This is like straight up life or death. And how different their reasonings are, but the fact that they all respect each other and come together. And Sukuna deadass murked him. He straight up was like, I'm gonna hold him hostage. He was like, he's too pussy to switch back.
Yeah.
Like-
wait. Why is he too pussy to switch back?
Yeah, we never actually got a reason as to why he didn't switch.
No, we did.
I think
What
it was
was
just
it?
because he was actually that close to death.
Well,
Couldn't bring it back.
did you mention the fact that like this nigga fucking ripped his whole?
No, but
that's
before
why-
I'm
that's
saying
why he
like
took
right
it out.
after he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna need your help to beat this dude."
Yo,
after he beat the dude, he just
He
did.
was like, hurry up and switch
he
back.
was like, "Switch back already. I know you're
Yeah.
gonna do it." And he was like, "Oh shit, he's not switching back."
And the whole thing
and
was
that's why
yeah.
Fushiguro said where he was like, yo, he'll switch back. And then he's like, I know him. I think he basically, I think he's too scared to kill himself.
Which is so weird because, like, yo, I even said last week, it's just like, yo, you see, it's so weird when, like, a protagonist, like, you never see them have this much control of somebody's body, of their own body off the rip. So I'm thinking, maybe it was a control thing. Maybe I gotta keep watching to, like, actually understand what the fuck it was that, like, why he didn't switch out. I think that's really what it is. I think I'm gonna find out later down the line why.
What we kind of do in the next episode, which we're not there yet, but also, like, he says it off ripper. He's like, yo, he was just, like, he was too fucking frazzled.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason. And, yes, like you said, motherfucker really died. Like, Fushiguro ended up talking him and, like, calming him down enough to switch. But, motherfucker was gone.
Bad.
Yeah, gone.
In the corners room.
Yeah, and I have written down in my notes for Fushiguro that I'm not a role model. He's like, I'm gonna save good people only. Fuck everybody else. I'm not saving everyone. Also the voice. So when we go into the next part that like story is done, we get to see Volcano Head, motherfucker, and they're scheming. They're scheming against Gojo.
And those are curses.
Yes.
Yes. I was like, wait, why is nobody out seeing these weirdos just walking around? And I was like, oh. When he walked into the restaurant, I was like, oh, okay, they're curses.
Also, his voice surprised me. I wasn't expecting him to have an old man voice. Like, I don't know what I expected him to sound like in the, like, for reading the manga, but I wasn't expecting him to have an old man voice. And it's also the same voice as a lot of, like, he was actually Korobaru's voice in the sub.
Yes.
But he was also in Demon Slayer, Zenitsu's master, the old lightning guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his voice too. So I
Really?
wasn't expecting an old person's voice. But
Recycled.
yeah, then we go coroner's office and we find out fucking Gojo is really about that action. He was like, this motherfucker was not supposed to die. Like, he was not supposed to die, and I could really just kill all these motherfuckers.
Basically.
And then we meet the rest of the, like, some more people from the academy.
Yes,
Upper
twos.
we meet the side characters,
Second
the
years.
upperclassmen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got a panda. Panda.
Bro, we got a Panda,
Word
we got
to
homie
designer.
who can only speak in
Right, was it rice bowl
fucking-
ingredients or something
Yeah, I
like
don't
that?
know.
basically only speak in onigiri ingredients.
Yeah, literally is he said banana leaf, and I was like, what the fuck? What's going on here?
That does get explained later.
So you tell me we got a Rain Man as a Jujutsu sorcerer?
Wow. I just don't think that's nice, but okay. All right, that's fine. Basically, though, yes.
Oh god. Also, Maki gets introduced. Who Maki, like, low-key might be one of my favorite characters.
That's Jordan with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when Fushiguro is explaining the second years, and he's like, yeah, and the guy who's not here is the only one I can openly respect. Wild. And then he goes, oh yeah, and then that's Panda. It's just like, what do you mean Panda? You can't just leave it off at Panda. Like, what the fuck is Panda?
Yep. Yeah, this is a Panda Senpai. Excuse me?
Yeah. That, and then the other thing is, the Volcano Head brings up how he looks at curses and humans, where he's like, there's always something behind nice words with humans, where it's like, their negative emotions are the truth. Like,
Yes.
their negative emotions are their real feelings.
Makes sense.
And then he goes, and because we're born of negative emotions, we should be the real humans. That's a wild way of looking at things.
I respect it.
Anime
yeah.
is so,
Hey, man.
anime is so bleak. It really make you look at shit like, wow, like
Nigga said we was kings.
Yeah.
years ago.
Now we get in episode 6.
Nigga,
I was gonna say for episode 6, like I kind of got
this was
This is
Naruto
where-
vibes for me
Yes.
because it was definitely just Naruto. That the one episode where it's just him talking with
Kurama.
Kurama. Yep.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
like literally, this nigga's inside himself.
Yeah, but you
basically.
can only do that so many different ways.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but pen. That's what I'm gonna say. Pen.
The difference is Sukuna don't give a shit. Kurama came around.
he did, but we not.
Sukuna don't give a
But it's
fuck
but it's
about
episode
this
it's
man.
episode 6. We don't know yet. We don't know.
I don't think he gives a fuck
Yeah,
about him.
I'm telling you, he was like, "Yo, make a pact with me right now." He was like, "All right, what does this pact include?" He's like, "All right, I'm gonna let you come back to life, all right, but when I say exchange, you better switch that ass back, boy.
He was like,
For
I
a
get
minute.
1 minute.
I get 1 minute to
He's
do
like,
whatever
I won't
the fuck
even
I
kill
want."
nobody. I won't even
Nah,
kill
nah,
nobody.
He had to be convinced of not having to kill anybody. That's
Yeah.
why he was like,
But he agreed to it.
He did agree to
And
it.
this
like-
man, Yuji, like Itadori, really thought he could take him.
He was like, "You know what? Nah, F your pact." He was like, "All right, bet we're gonna settle this like men.
Battle to the death.
You beat me, I'll agree to bring you back to life with no consequences. I beat you though, you got to agree to the pact." Itadori, man, they say nothing but a cut off his face. I was
Man,
like,
hit him
"Oh
like,
shit."
like what if fucking hit him with the shit William said? Mark was like, this fucking samurai that got sliced in half and didn't know he was dead till his
Yeah.
body started.
He got
sliding.
bodied, and that was that on that. And then they was really about to cut this nigga open, do the whole autopsy. And this my man, the Undertaker said, "Sit up."
Yep.
I
Hell
said,
yeah.
"Whoa, I'm naked."
Hell yeah. I think the most important part of, and we didn't even really talk about it in the last episode, but in these 2 episodes that they got now, we got this fucking tournament arc coming up. This is like the
Yeah.
what's to call it? This the
The My Hero Academia one.
yeah, kind of.
Where they-
That's kind of what it feels. It's
Yeah.
feeling like. Yeah, it's basically
It does.
it's feeling like the My Hero Academia joint.
It kind of feels like, since it's a sister school or whatever, it kind of feels like, remember the Harry Potter tournament arc in Goblet of Fire?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yo,
that's
Harry
when
Potter.
Two other schools come through.
Harry Potter definitely did have a tournament mark.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Fucking R.I.P. Cedric.
Yes. Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, and also here we get more of like Gojo's full on goals, where he's like, like, the system is fucked up, but if I just kill everyone, like that's not gonna change it. So like him out here really trying to reform, and also one of the wild things that like I don't remember, but him saying that there's 2 people in the school already who he thinks can reach his level, and we already know he's the greatest.
Yeah.
And then he was like, Itadori really might be one of them.
What is it? It was two upperclassmen, right? And then Itadori.
Yeah, it's 3rd year Hakuri and 2nd year Okotsu.
Yeah.
And then he thinks Itadori can do it as well. And also this one, I was like, I kind of want to watch Fushiguro develop. And he's like starting to understand some more stuff as well. Also, Jogo is a menace.
Is it Jogo?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Volcano Head.
Oh,
Yeah.
Volcano Head,
He is a
yes.
menace
You out here lighting people up.
because, just because. He was like, I told you to chill. It was like, well, fuck him. He was like, I am chilling.
Nah, it's kind of wild how the waiter was like, "Yo, I sense a dark energy over there. I'm about to quit," and then he quit. And then like 2 seconds later, everybody just mass inferno.
My son, he was like, listen, he was like, I'm a good worker. I'm doing everything for my siblings, but I can't ignore this one. And I think it goes into like, there's always some people who like always feel more in touch to like a spiritual realm or like just spirit
Yeah.
stuff like that. So he might be one of them because like,
he was one of them astrology hoes.
yeah, and
wasn't
you're,
he?
and fucking-
Gemini moon.
And Yu Yu Hakusho, Korobara was like that. Yeah. That also like, so the guy with the shit on his head, like they say like his name is Ghetto. And it's like, who really is this motherfucker? What is this war they're talking about? Why does he want to? Well, we know they want to like take care of Gojo and imprison him because he's that much of a problem.
True.
But get into that.
Yes.
And then now this is their training arc.
Yes, this is their training arc. My man's got a month and a half to get right, and all I know is my son said, "Yo, like, so am I gonna get like a cool like little curse joint?" When he shows them the difference between like, yo, how to use curse energy versus like what curse energy is, like a curse versus like curse energy.
Yeah.
The shit that twists versus
A
shit
curse
that
technique.
Yes.
Versus a cursed energy.
Yeah, my man's just like, all right, bet. So you about to teach me some shit? He's like, nah, like you got
Man
it. Like
said all the fucking shit. He said, I thought I was gonna get a Bankai or a Rasengan
or
a
come here,
Spirit
man.
Gun.
Yo, when he dropped the Easter eggs, I was like, okay, I see what you did. You Jujutsu Kaisen, y'all show love.
Speaking of Easter eggs, when they first got introduced to the tournament between the sister school, old girl was like, "Oh wait, so what type of challenges? Like Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
on the Wii? Because
Yo,
I
the
got
Wii,
somebody
she
else."
said,
got some
crazy.
good
She said,
ones.
y'all get with the meteor smash. I was like, okay, all right, nice.
No, they definitely got some good ones. I don't know if you guys remember, but I sent you guys when I was reading it. They even mentioned Tanaka later on.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, Hiro Tanaka?
Yeah,
Wait, in this show?
yeah, later though.
I guess we'll see.
But the references are good.
Yeah.
I feel like that definitely keeps people more engaged and stuff like that. Also, like when Gojo's explaining how shit works and stuff, him saying this shit is 80% like talent is so OD.
Yeah, right.
10% luck, 20% skill,
15%
concentrated power of will,
Yeah.
5% pleasure,
50% pain and 100% reason to remember the name.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go.
How many highlight tapes has that been on?
Dog. Oh, that made. I honest to God thought I was gonna create my college highlight tape to that song.
Nigga said,
I'm going to Duke.
nigga said,
Back in the third grade, I
nigga-
thought.
Nigga said, McGonagall highlight tape, take one off the Galaxy joints.
That's a fact.
Oh nah. For the
Killing
rest,
random Asian kid.
Killing random Asian kid, not kids, just kid.
oh man. So to finish this up, pretty much we get Fushiguro gaining confidence. Ruben is right about the principal's dolls being assholes.
Yes.
Also, Gojo mentions, I didn't realize he mentions that Itadori has the potential to use curse techniques later on,
Yes.
which is pretty crazy because, as we know, like he's a power type right now, and it shows like Sukuna used some earlier. So if he can learn that shit, he's like his curse techniques are gonna like become a part of him. So if he can use that shit, like at the end of episode 4, I forgot to mention it, but Sukuna uses a domain expansion, which is some real wild shit, and it kind of like that'll get more explained later. But like it's powerful, so it's like imagine Itadori is already mad physically powerful, and like what are the things that the other two are working on right now? They're close combat skills. Itadori got that shit already. So now if he either gets better at that or like balances everything out, he really will be a problem.
Tell you, this shit that reminded me of like how Naruto.
He's everything that you wanted. Homie from Akame got killed. What's his name? Something with a T. I can't remember it.
Oh no, my boy
Wait, what was he?
from
from
Akame got killed.
No, I'm saying like, but like, what did he do?
The main character.
What was his name?
Oh,
Damn.
Anyway, he's basically everything that you wanted him to be. That's what it feels like. Because he was out here like, yo, he's kind of a problem. Like, he's going to get better and all this shit. But it feels like Itadori's actually going to get better.
You know what it kind of reminds me of when old boy said that to him? It kind of reminded me of like how like when Naruto was learning the Rasengan and he couldn't create it with just one hand, so he had to use the shadow
Yeah,
clone.
he had to shot-
That's kind of what it reminded me of. Like, all right, he's got the potential and the skill. To
It's
use,
just a
to
matter
do
of
it.
application, bro.
It's just a matter of application.
But the thing is that like, yo, this nigga, like, even when what you call it? When Naruto started doing the Rasengan with two different clones, Jiraiya was just like, yo, like, that's not how the fuck you supposed to do it. But you came up with a more creative way
it's
to
an
how to do it.
orthodox. Yeah, I think that's what.
And
he's,
that's probably what he's about to be because like he has unusually good fighting skills. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of like the same now. Back to Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke, this nigga.
Yusuke just like to fight.
Yeah, Yusuke was one of the niggas he liked to scrap. But like once he learned how to use his spirit energy correctly, this nigga was strapped.
Yeah, but like the difference here is that they're just straight up like, as of right now, Itadori physically can't do it. He straight up has no like they're like, yo, you would have curse techniques already.
He's literally just running
Yeah.
off of.
But you
pure
can see
strength.
that he has cursed energy because
He's
in the first
he's
because
basically
episode,
Rock Lee at this point.
basically. But in episode 5 though, you do see that he's able to like ball up his fist with a little
Yes,
bit.
he can control energy, but he can't do the techniques. That's the thing. That's
And
what they're
this
saying.
is now time for some character development.
Facts.
My favorite.
Yeah.
So,
And then at the end of this, it's Fushiguro getting more confidence, and we finally get a mention on the Sukuna contract.
yep.
So we don't. My question is, did Sukuna change the terms or not?
We don't have to see the flashback. Whenever it happens, it happens.
Also,
When-
like then we get in the end of the episode, man's coming after Gojo, bro.
Yeah.
He wants that smoke, which is, I don't know, dog.
He want to face the fucking strongest niggas. Niggas always want to face the strongest
Man,
niggas.
damn wicked.
Nigga,
But me wickeder than them.
Yeah, literally. They never want to work their way up. And it is what it is. Yeah, sometimes niggas got to get humble one way or another.
Yeah, he was feeling confident. He said, yeah, I'm like at an 8 or 9 level of Sukuna's fingers. I think that's
Yeah.
enough to take him.
Sure, whatever.
Feeling
you
real
say.
confident.
I guess we'll see. And we'll see how strong that Gojo is.
Anything else, guys? Anything else in your notes?
That's all I got.
Wait.
Hame.
Yes, that's about it.
Rasengan, Spirit Gun.
Just
Bankai.
Bankai.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
Bleach.
Bleach.
He did
Wow.
all the big 3 shit.
They did all the big 3 shit. Yeah, Bankai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is from Bleach. Wow.
Yeah, big 3.
Yeah.
So,
For sure. If y'all niggas is following along with us,
Mm-hmm.
all I know is by next week, y'all better watch episode 7, 8, and 9. Y'all missing out. This is the anime of the year. This shit is crazy. We threw 6 episodes. You see how the fuck we talking about this shit? I know Justin's yawning right now, but that's not by, he's had a long day.
It's late. It's like 10 o'clock.
It's not 10 o'clock.
it's actually 11.
Yeah.
Holy
on
shit.
On the west side, it's
my
7
God.
o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We get to the money.
All right, man.
And yeah, just make sure y'all keep following along with us because this shit is late.
For sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
A lot of people been waiting on this.
Also, the ending of the end credits, fire.
Yep.
I love it. Love
So,
the music.
I'm
Listen,
not gonna
this was
talk. I'm not
quite
gonna.
a process we went through last week.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna talk too much because we already went through it last week. But if you want to be entertained, like more entertained, they have the what's it called, the end credit scene for Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, other shit. So you should check
shout
that
out to Ruben. Ruben mentioned that last
Yeah.
week about how like people, basically a bunch of fans just made an ending like that for all their favorite animes.
Yep, and it's lit. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's very jazzy. Very like It's,
And I like how it's all about it literally is just encapsulates all the every character's personality. Because Itadori like doing the dancing and just like being a carefree dude. And then you got Fushiguro who's just like, like, all right, I mean, I'm just, whatever.
Yeah, then watch the Naruto one. You'll like the Naruto one. The Naruto one is really good.
And with that, that's it for this week, guys. That's been episode 94. Make sure to follow us at Toby Sports on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go like the Facebook page, wherever we at. Go check that out. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Offended Narwhal. Guys?
Hell yeah. Big facts. Roll Out West, checking out. Y'all can follow me on the gram, Roll Out West _11. Yeah, man. We producing good content every week. And yeah. Make sure y'all follow along with Anime Book Club. This shit is really crazy, honestly. And Black Lives Matter.
Yep, they do, Thanks, closing time. You can follow me on the Twitters, J_Thomas_24. I have nothing else to give, but Astolfo Hive, Felix Argyle Hive, Traps All 2021. Get with it. Be there or be square. You already know the fucking vibes. Let's go.
The views and expressions of Justin Thomas are his and his alone. Do not express the views of Saratobi Sports Podcast. We will catch y'all next week.
Crying.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down. I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my